When it comes to dirt bikes, there is one thing I really hate to do, and that's changing tires. I'm about as good at changing tires as I am popping wheelies. So last time I had to change my tires, I brought him over to Dr. Stanky Leg's house because he seems to be able to pop them on and off as quickly as he can pop over a log in the woods. And I brought my camera, aka my crappy old iPhone, and filmed his process because the way he does it is a little bit different than any way I've seen done elsewhere. He also points out some things that I think are omitted from a lot of tire changing videos but are really important. If any of you guys feel that your method is vastly superior, please feel free to leave a passive aggressive comment down below. Trail Fairy Outrage is really why we get up every morning. It's what keeps us going, so troll away. If nothing else, directing your misplaced hatred towards Stanky's tire changing method will hopefully satiate your need for conflict and keep you from burning down any more buildings in our fair cities and towns. So you're welcome, America. Stanky Legs secret tire changing method.
Secret.
Super secret, not anymore.
Liberally use lubricant. WD-40 is my choice. Don't be afraid to use too much.
Educational videos are clearly not our strong suit, so let me just point out what seems obvious to us, but may not be obvious to you if you've never changed a tire before. To remove the tire, you'll first want to remove the valve stem and air the tire all the way down. You also want to loosen the nut on the bead lock. Then use tire spoons, as Stanky Leg will demonstrate here, to pull one side of the tire up over the rim of the wheel.
Where's the bead? Here we go. Alright. So phase one complete. Now we need to clean the wheel off. Prep the wheel for the new tire. First, tuck the bottom bead into the bead lock. Get the bead lock, tire on the bead lock. And then start working it around.
Stay with Sissy, follow Sissy.
You want to finish about 90 degrees away from your bead lock. So I'm going to finish the settings up here so I can pull the tire into the valley of the wheel. You can't do that if you're pulling up against the bead lock. Not as efficiently as if you're just pulling into the bare valley of the wheel. So start working the rest of it over here. I'll leave this one in just to hold. Oops. I gotta position myself better. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna flip the tire over. Use one bead or one spoon. Catch the bead, go under the disc. Use your twisty or zip tie or whatever you got to secure that spoon right at your valve stem hole. And then I just use these Allen keys to zip stuff underneath the wheel. And this is just going to give me the space that I need to get my tire and my valve stem tucked in there, or tube. So start with the bead or the valve stem lined up with your hole. Yeah, I said line it up with the hole, babe. That's what I said. Now we have all this handy dandy space to work with here because this sweet trick. Get this thing, get your lock nut on there so it can't come out. That's good. Now we'll just move these around and gently tuck this in. So shoot a little bit of air pressure into this tube just to help keep the tube, the round shape, and that's going to eliminate option or possibilities of getting a pinch when you're getting this second bead set. When it's formed to the wheel, it's a lot harder to pinch. So we're just going to give it a little bit of air, not a lot. Okay, so now I can remove my little cheater bar from the valve stem hole. Now, let's start this again at the bead lock. Get our tires started on the bead lock. Okay, same thing. We're gonna finish 90 degrees away from the bead lock. So do one more bite here, making sure we're not pinching that tube. You gotta tuck the tube in as you work. Tuck the tube down. Do one more bite, get 90 degrees. 90 degrees from the bead lock, and then we're gonna work this side back around to match up to it. Match up to where that other spoon is. And I'm just using my knee to help hold the tire down. Make sure the tube is not in the rim. We're good. Yep. There. There. One more good bite. Right there. Now you shoot some air in it, set the bead lock, and bring it to pressure.
Sama.